This is my client, Cheryl. And last month, she booked 26 calls in just 10 days using our AI sales system. Oh, and I forgot. She sent me a message, and I'll read it out to you just so you can see how crazy it is. She said, the problem is the funnel I have is working too well. My diary is all full next week, with the dead emoji. We had to turn off her ads because she was fully booked and she didn't have enough closers in the team to handle the amount of volume. So in this video, I want to break down exactly what we've done for Cheryl and how she's managed to achieve such amazing results and how you can do the same thing. Now, for context, Cheryl is a consultant and a somatic therapist. She helps professional women break through their limiting barriers and helps them overcome challenges in their personal and professional lives in order to make more money and just become a better fulfilled human being. Some of you guys are service-based business owners. You deliver a service, tax strategists, financial planners, real estate, and the same principles in terms of the marketing applies. So I'm literally just going to sit here, explain how it works to you. And to further add, look, we've been doing this for a long time. I've personally spent over £100,000 on Facebook advertising, and we've been utilizing AI within the last 2 years. So we got a ton of credibility. We also book 60 calls a month for ourselves. So I want to show you how you can do this. Now, there's a lot of foundations to this. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not easy. You can't just wake up, get out of bed and make this happen. But if you have the right systems in place, you can do it. And for this video, I'm going to throw up a ton of screenshots as well. So let's not talk anymore. Let's get into it. First things first, ICP, which stands for Ideal Client Persona. Yes, you can run ads to everybody, but it's more important that you know who you're targeting. Now, Cheryl was specifically targeting women in corporate and specifically women of color. Number one, that's who she resonates with. Number two, that was her. So it was easy for her to kind of be close to that niche. It doesn't really matter too much, but you guys will have a niche for what you provide, whether it's real estate, whether it's therapy, you know who you provide for. So that was the first thing. Once we worked that out, the number one thing is, what are we doing this for? What are we optimizing for? In Cheryl's case, she wanted to get more sales calls on her diary to sell her therapy program. So, okay, that was simple. We want to make sales. So with that being said, when we're creating the ICP, we're really diving deep into like the pain points, what's the issues that they're having, why do they want to get this solved? And once we did that, boy, oh boy, life became easy, because now we could focus on some other aspects, which was how do we generate as many leads for this as possible? And it mainly starts from the ads. So we focused on creating ads. So we actually met up with Cheryl. I'll put some videos of us here and we shot some amazing ads. In fact, let's put one of her ads here on the screen.
The process is really simple. We start with creating clarity. Her
ads were captivating. And basically what we did is we shot 5 hooks and 2 bodies, and we connected the hooks to the bodies. So now we've got 10 ads to test when it comes to obviously growing her business. And for context, if you want to know exactly how we run Facebook ads, I've already left my Facebook ads masterclass in the description. It's completely free. You can have it. So now we've created the ads. We've shot some really professional ads. We've actually used my own camera, had a lapel mic. You do not need anything fancy. We even done some ads on the mobile phone, and we shot some YouTube videos. So now we've created the digital assets that are going to go alongside everything that we're providing. And then it was time to set up the landing page. Now I'm going to put a screenshot of her landing page right here. And if we look at the landing page, you can see obviously the headline. We got a video sales letter, which basically is like a video that sells her program. And we've got her calendar right underneath. In this case, we changed it to a survey because she was getting so many calls booked. We had to start adding some filtering to the process so that people that weren't qualified couldn't get on her calendar anymore. So we changed it from a calendar to a survey, which then leads to the calendar. So there's a lot more friction before someone can even talk to her, which is important. And obviously a bit of testimonials. Landing page, simple, well designed, but nothing too crazy. And then from there, obviously when they book, they get the thank you page with another video, so on and so forth. So we built this out. We set it up for her. Very simple. We shot the VSL with her. We scripted the VSL. We scripted the ads. Very, very simple. Then from there, this is where people are like, oh, okay, this is the fun part. From there is the automations. This is where people, they get a bit overworked. We shot the ads. We've got the ICP. We then set things up in the ads manager, which then triggers the automations. Now I'm going to walk you through the ads manager process because that's really what people want to know. So in the ads manager, like I just told you, we had 10 ads already. So we set up a campaign and we spend the money on the ad set level. So we don't spend money on the campaign level. It's only on the ad set level. And we have 2 ad sets. We have a broad ad set, which goes out to everyone in the UK who's a woman over the age of 27. Then we have an interest ad set, which is still fairly broad, but it has a few layers of interest within it, specifically to her target market, and a bit more restrictive. That's the setup. Then from there, we pulled 5 other ads and we put the same 5 ads on both interest. And I'm going to put a diagram of how I do this in terms of what it looks like, just so you can picture this. I'll put the diagram right here. So this way is very, very clear. Very, very simple. The same 5 ads are going to each ad set, by the way. So the same 5 ads. Boom. From there, we had a 5-day testing period. So we're just testing to see, is this working? Are we getting leads? And the leads started flying in. She got a call booked within 1 hour. The leads were flying in, which was crazy. I think we've had over 200 leads so far, over 100 calls booked, right? Over 30K contracted. So really, really powerful stuff. Now, from them clicking the ad, because now we set up the ad and we did lead form ads because she wasn't spending too much money. We made it a bit easier for people to opt in, but then we filtered them out. And then after this, basically what happened is we then triggered automations. And I'm going to put a little screenshot of what the workflow of automations look like. But within those automations, it's quite simple. Someone fills out the lead form ad, it triggers the automation. They get a text message and an email within 30 seconds. Hey, I just saw you did XYZ. Have you booked your call yet? Another email with same question. And then on top of that, Cheryl also has a setter who calls the leads. So now we're hitting them from 3 angles. Then in a couple of hours later, they get another email saying, by the way, I made this YouTube video. You should watch it just so you can understand a bit more about my process and what I do. Boom. So she gets another video sent. Then a few hours later, another email just saying, hey, I noticed you haven't booked a call yet. Just checking. Are you still trying to improve XYZ? Boom. Then there's a series of emails and text messages over the course of the first 10 days. Now, I'm not in the habit of like battering people with content and emails and text. However, you do need to diligently follow up. They say on average, it takes 7 follow-ups to make a sale. So we have to be a bit aggressive here. So we do this and we go hard. We're not scared. We push it out. We do as much as we can. 7 to 10 days of consistent follow-up, 14 touch points, emails, text messages, WhatsApps, and then obviously she's making content on Instagram and socials, push them across the line. And this is all automated. We built out the full automation. And if you want the full automation, you can actually copy our templates. I've also put that in the description. And from there, Cheryl's now booking calls consistently. We're actually at the point now where we need to build a more robust team for her so that she can handle the amount of volume of leads she's getting, because getting loads of leads is a double-edged sword. And the main reason I wanted to make this video is to just show you one of the people that we're working with, but also show you how you can do the same thing for your business and book 20 calls in 10 days, even 30 calls. In our case, we book 60 calls a month. So I want to show you that it's possible, because a lot of people think that, oh, ads don't work, VSLs don't work. Everything works. It just depends on what you want to do and what your method is and how you like to do it. So the proof's in the pudding. The job has been done. Now it's scaling this operation even further, depending on her ambitions and her goals and how far she wants to take it. Because, booking that many calls in a business like hers is really powerful, and it gets you in touch with a lot of good people. And now she has an email list, and the long-term play here is to now email that list once a week, deliver value, deliver YouTube videos like this, and also on top of that, do workshops, because she does free workshops once a month. They're completely free, and that's going to nurture her audience even more and get the people that didn't buy, because obviously not all 26 people that booked a call buys. However, they will buy in the future. So her workshops are a conversion mechanism that allows her to make more sales. All right, guys, if you want to know the exact step-by-step process on how to create amazing, and I really mean amazing, Facebook ads and how to script them, all you need to do is watch this little video right here. Because if you don't script good videos, you can't get 26 calls booked in 10 days like my client Cheryl. So watch this video, learn how to script your videos and script your ads, and you will make more sales. Peace.